have a living will
No.
as your power of attorney?
I don't think so. Yes.
So you can take these papers with you over to the lab and then they'll get you taken care of. I'm not gonna seal this so you can take it off when you leave, just don't hold it.
Okay.
There you are. You're welcome. Number 42, number 3.
Going to do a COVID test. Hello. Okay, y'all, so I just did my COVID test. I was trying to record in there, but it was kind of weird, so I wasn't able to record anything. But they didn't do like the typical test where they go all up your nasal cavity, but they went halfway. So it was a little bit uncomfortable, and of course my eyes watered, but I have sensitive everything. Anything goes in my face, my eyes start watering anyway. So right now, my surgery is scheduled for the 29th, and I am going to talk about that either in this video or another video, but I am going to talk about it. But it is the 29th to have my bilateral mastectomy. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Okay, so I have my bilateral mastectomy and breast reconstruction through deep procedure. But, so I had to do a COVID test. Today's Sunday, October 25th. And then, yeah, I don't know where I'm going. After the COVID test, I had a quarantine up until my surgery. So that's Thursday. So, I'm going to try to get some stuff done because I am moving December, so I'm trying to get some stuff done before my surgery. So I have to do some packing and cleaning out my room, putting my clothes up, my daughter's stuff, getting her stuff together. So once it comes time to move, my mom and my sister won't have to do as much. But so that's what I'm gonna do today. But there's going to be a video. I don't know if it's going to be before this or after this of me explaining what's going on. This might be an intro. I'm not sure yet. But it's going to be explaining what's going on, what I'm doing, and all that good stuff. So I'm almost in my car. So I will talk to you guys in the next clip. Bye. Hey y'all, so I want to come on here and make a video. My name is Whitney. I am 29, and as you can see in the title of the video, I am 29 with breast cancer. So, the reason why I wanted to make this little vlog series is because, well, I have been thinking about doing this for a long time. I wanted to start vlogging. I wanted to start making videos for YouTube or social media, but I wasn't really sure how I was going to do it. So I was trying to make ideas, come up with ways to content, I guess. And, you know, I was like, well, what do I need to do? How can I do this? And I had came up with different things, but nothing was really sticking with me. And then all of a sudden, no, I did not. First, I want to say no. This is not something that was expected or something I already knew about once I was doing this. But I do readings on myself with cards, tarot cards and stuff. And one of my readings said, you know, my life experiences is going to be the thing that makes me successful. You know, talking about my experiences in life. It's going to be like the biggest way to help other people. So, I ended up finding out in August that I had the cancer. But before, I would just do every month or whenever I thought about it, I would do self-exams, breast exams. And before, I do want to say, please, please, please make sure you look at your breast, look at your body in general, and examine yourself so you know every inch of your body. So, I was pretty familiar with what my body is supposed to look like, what it's supposed to feel like. And, trying to find the camera angle. But, so I was doing an exam and I found a lump in my right breast. And I'm like, well, what is this? So I did research, and I normally have the habit of asking other people what I should do about situations and then taking that advice and, you know, not doing anything or just not taking it as serious as I should. So I was like, well, you know, it could just be a cyst or whatever. But I knew it wasn't something that was always there. So I went and got a ultrasound on my right breast, and it turned out, yes, it was a cyst. Some type of cyst, I don't remember the name of it, but they did an ultrasound and a biopsy of the tissue. Came back, found out it was a cyst. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's not really something you have to remove. You can keep it there unless it becomes a problem or annoying to you. But anyway, I was supposed to follow up with them in 6 months. 6 months come around, 2020. And during that time frame of me waiting, my left breast, I started to feel pain in that. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I felt another lump, and I'm like, okay, this is probably a cyst. But the thing that really worried me is it didn't feel like the other one. The other one was movable. It was squishy. You know, it just felt like a cyst. This one was a bit more solid, hard. There was little ridges on it, and it was painful. And over time, it just started to get more and more painful. So, and it wouldn't move. So as much as I tried to move it around, it would not move. It wasn't round. It was, you know, it's weird. So I was getting my ultrasound for both breasts again. And I was like, well, this came up since the last time I was here. So I had another lump in this breast. But the problem is, what concerned me was that this one was painful. And from what I thought, you know, lumps and stuff aren't supposed to be painful to you. So she was like, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and do a ultrasound of this. They did say bilateral, which means both sides. So we're going to go ahead and do it. So she did an ultrasound of that. And then they wanted me to do, that's my daughter, y'all. They wanted me to do a mammogram. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I did that. A couple of days later, they called me back. They want to do a biopsy. Same procedure as the last time. So, did the biopsy. And then I'm at work, and I get a phone call from the doctor that did the biopsy. He's like, well, I want to just tell you that it is, the biopsy results came back, and it was positive for cancer. So, I'm like at work in the office, just like, oh my God, like what's going on? I'm 29 with breast cancer. And the first thing I think about is this one right here. What am I going to do? I cannot leave her on this earth without me. I just can't. There is a situation with, you know, that I got going on with her father, and no. So anyway, that's not a story I'm going to get into. So I was more distraught than anything, like, wow, like, I'm so young. How can this be something that happens to me? So, fast forward to, I spoke to my doctor, my gynecologist. They put me in line with Baptist MD Anderson Cancer Center. I got with them. They did mammograms, testing, everything, everything. And then they confirmed that everything was what it was. It is, however, it's stage 0 breast cancer. So it's like DCIS. It's called DCIS, ductal carcinoma in situ. And it's not as invasive as, breast cancer, but the tumor mass is pretty large, and it's still growing. And, but it's contained within the area. So it hasn't spread or anything, which puts it at pretty much stage 0. So, the treatment plan that, we came up with was a mastectomy, because there are a lot of cells that, or calcifications that are in my breast that could have, the related cancer cells in them, but it's so significant that I decided to just remove the breast. And it was a personal decision to remove both breasts. My right breast is fine. I didn't, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no cancer there. But for me, one, I wanted symmetry. I wanted my breasts to look the same. I didn't want them to look deformed or one look different than the other. If they're both gonna be reconstructed. If one is gonna be reconstructed, then both of them should. But pretty much, I'm gonna do a double mastectomy. That was a decision I made, and then breast reconstruction. They pretty much are going to use fat from my stomach and put it in my breast, kind of like a fat transfer from my stomach to my breast. I do have notes that I'm following, so I'm going to be switching back and forth. So if there is a break or a pause in the video, it's because I'm looking at my notes. But anyway, okay. So yeah, right now what I'm doing is I'm probably going to insert a clip probably before this little break that I just had. Of me getting a COVID test. My surgery right now is October 26th, Sunday. What is it? It's October 25th, and I just did a COVID test, so now I'm quarantined into my surgery, which is on the 29th. I am going to insert a clip with me going to do the COVID test. I didn't really get much footage of me actually getting it because the security measures that they have is kind of weird to try to record it. But I'll insert a clip before, in the video. But at this point, I have to do the COVID test, which I did. And then tomorrow, I'm not really doing anything but quarantining. I am in the process of moving, so I'm trying to pack up my room and my belongings as much as I can. So when that day comes in December, my mom and my sister won't have to do much, because I'm not going to be able to do anything. But anyway, this has been a journey. It has been very difficult, being that it's so unexpected and just out of the norm. Something that I did not expect to happen to me and my family. It's kind of still hard to talk about because I haven't really told many people. I actually just this past weekend let in my entire family know about it, because before, up until now or last week, it was just me and my sister and my mom and my dad knew about it. And then of course my employer, my job, because I'm leaving. So anyone else other than that, no one knew about it. My friends don't know about it up until now, so which is why I'm making this video. I have been seeing a lot of things going on in 2020 with people, and I do personally, I feel a type of way about it, because it's like so many, 2020 has lost so many people due to COVID and all this stuff, and it's like, I don't know what it is. It's the energy, the earth, the planets, I don't know, whatever it is. But for this to happen to me at this point in life, it's very difficult to grasp, because it's like a part of me is like, you know, I haven't gotten to the surgery yet, but it's like I'm still here, and there are people who are going through sicknesses and illnesses that are not. So a part of me is like guilty. And I'm not shared that with anybody, but I am going to share it now, because it's like, I don't want sympathy for my condition when I'm still alive and well. You know what I mean? I appreciate, you know, people praying for me and people doing stuff for me and, you know, stuff like that. But I try to keep myself in high spirits because somebody else has it worse than I do. Someone else is dealing with something worse than I am. And yes, it is a serious thing. It is bad, but I'm still here. So this week, I'm probably going to film a couple more things. I'm going to try to get some of my appointments up to my surgery. I am going to be in the hospital for a couple days after my procedure by myself due to COVID. So I'm probably going to try to record. I don't know how physically able I will be, because like I say, I'm getting a double mastectomy, and I am getting kind of, I'm just going to say tummy tuck for argument's sake. Tummy tuck pretty much. And I'm probably going to be out of it and in a lot of pain. But I am going to try to get that. To the COVID test, I do want to mention that was very weird. They didn't do like the typical go all the way up your nasal cavity and stuff like that, but they went halfway at least. And that was, my nose is still a little sore from that. But it was interesting. Anywho, so this video is not going to be that long, probably at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. But I do want to definitely do this vlog series and raise some awareness about breast cancer. And it does happen in people under 40. Yes, ma'am. It does happen to people under 40. And, you know, from what I've seen in the support group that I've joined and everything else, there are not many people my age who either talk about it or have it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are people my age with breast cancer, but not many people talk about it. So I want to be that person, because there's probably going to be somebody younger than me who goes through the same thing, and then they're not going to have anyone to relate to. So I'm hoping this series inspires people, brings awareness to breast cancer and young adults, and, you know, how to deal with it. So that's it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.